Can you hear me? 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 Is this not it? Is this not it? Is it not V anymore?
Yes.
Don't say yes like it's obvious. It was different before.
March 9th, 2020. Oh, what a simpler time. This is the day Noah and I played We Were Here Too, and I am so sorry for everything that's happened this year. I believe every tragedy that's happened is somehow related to this game.
I found a casket with a bloody handprint on it.
That's hot. In this series of games, Noah and I find ourselves trapped in a dungeon, and we have to get out. Simple enough, you know? We loved it so much the first time that we just had to come back. Like, the main problem is that when we play these puzzle games together, things don't always click, you know? And then there's a fancy J.
Overlapped by a fancy N. And the dot on the J is like a bullseye type of thing. Crosshair.
I have none of those.
Alright, sick. The second puzzle, it was just counting candles. How hard could that be? Another medium one with a Roman numeral 1, and then a short fat one with Roman numeral 6. Does that do anything for ya?
There are 6 candles.
Great. Okay, cool. And I know what you're thinking, what's the big deal? Why was he so, like, upset at the beginning? And listen. Anyway, that was the last of the quick puzzles. The next one was me relaying different symbols to Noah so he could, like, create some sort of creature. Took 20 minutes. And once we got all that working out, naturally, there was a Satan puzzle following that, so...
Okay, so I'm either gonna die or I'm about to summon a virgin.
Believe it or not, that's like 45 minutes into the game already. We haven't gotten a lot done, and it sucks, because at that moment, it was our fault, alright? We know. Not the whole time, it won't be our fault the whole time, probably.
There's a cross here on the wall. There's 4 squares to make the one line, and then the 2 on the sides, right?
What?
There's a cross on the wall. Makes like a small T, right?
No.
No. I have a cross on the wall with symbols. And a compass pointing east. So
all of these symbols point north. Now, obviously, the cross that Noah saw was a layout of a cube, and I had to find that cube based on the orientation of the compass. We died like half a dozen times. That's okay, we're making progress. Oh. No, someone just laughed at me.
there's a cat.
Oh!
Oh my god, it's the same as last time!
No, this room's gonna crush me. Now, the next puzzle wasn't awful, but it did take us another 45 minutes. It made us rage quit halfway through, and it was pretty awful. Right, so here's the scenario. I'm in a room with 4 statues, and I described them to Noah so he can recreate them on his end before I get crushed. And this was difficult because I get crushed in under 5 minutes, and there was like 20 different sword variants alone, but there was also like maces, axes, shields. So a whole lot of trial and error, mainly error.
I got the broadsword, hold on.
No, I can't. Hold on, I'm about to get crushed. The 2 guys with the regular swords on the left, it looks like, I think they're both of the swords are in their left hands.
Hold on.
Also, everyone except for the far left one has a shield in the offhand.
Okay, I gotta find a shield now.
No, I got a good like 15 seconds. We won't let this
I'm
game...
trying all the combination that you told me, but with the mace and the shield. I just tried both combinations and none of it worked.
I cannot tell you enough how close we got so many times to actually cleaning it. We were like speedrunning this almost, like legitimately. We had like different code names for the different weapons, and like it was still the swords that hung us up. Thing was, we were missing something, and the thing that was a wheel in Noah's room. He had to spin it in order to keep me alive, so he could actually. We actually had infinite time. There was no timer at all. Now here's the thing. We looked this up to find this out, and when I was looking for it, I found out that there was a game-breaking glitch. In this glitch, basically, if you start from the middle of the game through a checkpoint that you've already earned, you won't be able to complete it because there's going to be something that's stopping you. So trying to avoid it, we started over from the very beginning. The first session on March 9th took us 2 hours, so we had to we had to redo all that. Alrighty, Noah. Time for true speed run, alright?
I cannot hear you.
I'm gonna be real with you. We Were Here 2 is not a terrible, horrible game that caused 2020 to happen, per se. Obviously, a lot of the problems that we had were us just not figuring out the puzzles, but I stand by my aggression, and Noah for sure does too. It's gonna be pretty clear why in a second, actually. So yeah, Noah's dying slowly from lava now, but we do another puzzle where we talk about symbols, yada yada yada. And finally, after all these hours of errors and hours, we were at the final level. See how that went?
Not quite. I see lava now. Oh! Where'd you come from?
Behind you.
We're fucked. Oh, your door opened. Okay.
Why are we going down?
I don't know if we want to go down.
I pressed up! I pressed the up key! Nick.
Yeah?
What?
Before you make any hasty decisions to leave me again,
Yeah?
there are wheels on this side over here, and they're turning.
Okay.
Oh wait, no!
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh.
Okay, so, that was the right way?
So I found the exit,
Noah?
but the gate's closed. What?
Okay, I fell in the lava.
Did you die?
I fell in the lava. That was my fault. I walked into the lava.
Okay, so this is the button we need for this to go up. So we gotta match something here.
No, that brings up the thing. Yeah. So I see a lever.
Which, how many and which lights turned on when I flipped that lever?
The two at the bottom.
So, I think all of those different lights, they represent levers that need to be pulled, and we have pulled most of them, but there are however many representing those 3 lights that still need to be pulled.
We need 3 lights, so...
Well, not all doors open, because there was a door in the chest-like room that would not open. So do we backtrack, or are we stuck?
A little bit of both. We need to backtrack, but we cannot. So, in order to beat We Were Here 2, we had to find these hidden levers throughout the whole game. And some of them were obvious, but some of them were hidden, and some were locked behind locked doors that we couldn't even open. It'd be cool if they were for like a bonus ending or something, but if you miss a single lever, you lose, and you have to start from the very beginning. Remember that glitch I mentioned a few minutes ago? So the glitch is, if you start the game from any checkpoint, it won't let you complete the game, because any lever that you need before the checkpoint that you go to, it's not going to be turned on. So even if you get all the levers that you play through and get to the end, out of luck. Last ditch effort, we restarted the game from the checkpoint we needed to get the rest of the levers, hoping that maybe the glitch wouldn't happen for us. All we could do was hope for the best, but we didn't have a whole lot of that hope. Noah?
Yeah?
You, want to start over?
No.
All of the lights are off, except for the one for the lever I just pulled.
We're done. We're done.
We had no other choice but to take the loss, honestly. And get a pandemic, apparently.